Democratic bet for November's U.S. presidential elections, Vice President Kamala Harris has finally settled for the bottom of her party's ticket by opting for a governor of a blue state than the presumed favorite, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro. Her choice and official pronouncement of Minnesota Governor Tim Walz for her vice president nominee caps off a whirlwind string of events since POTUS Joe Biden abdicated his run for re-election and endorsed her candidacy. VOA's White House Bureau Chief Patsy Widakuswara found this story.
The highly anticipated announcement has been made. Vice President Kamala Harris has selected Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as her running mate. Tim is a battle-tested leader who has an incredible track record of getting things done for Minnesota families, Harris said in a statement. I know that he will bring that same principled leadership to our campaign and to the office of the vice president. Progressives had been rallying around the 60-year-old Walz, who championed left-leaning policies as governor of Minnesota, a state in the Midwest part of the country that is critical to electoral victory. The former U.S. Army National Guard member and teacher is seen as appealing to rural white voters.
A progressive who's been able to win rural red conservative districts, who's been able to win across Minnesota, even in the non-progressive enclaves, who is somebody who owns a gun and fought and was a combat veteran and is born in Nebraska. And so it's somebody who understands Middle America.
In November, Harris and Walz will go against Republican nominee former President Donald Trump and his running mate J.D. Vance.
Tim Walz's record is a joke. He's been one of the most far-left radicals in the entire United States government at any level. But I think that what Tim Walz's selection says is that Kamala Harris has bent the knee to the far left of her party, which is what she always does.
Even before the Harris campaign formally announced Walz as her pick for vice president, the Trump campaign released a statement calling him a dangerously liberal extremist. Walz recently raised his profile as an effective attack dog against Trump and Vance, calling them weird. He has 3 months to introduce himself to American voters.
I don't know too much about him. I'm going to learn about him now that I know what she takes.
Harris and Walz will set off on a tour across key battleground states, beginning with Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Tuesday evening. Patsy Widakuswara, VOA News, Washington.